Every morning you wake up and make small choices, whether to get up immediately or hit the snooze button, whether to work on your goals or scroll endlessly on your phone. These choices seem small, almost invisible. But here's the truth most people ignore. Your habits are quietly designing your future, not your dreams, not your plans, not even your motivation, your habits. And whether you realize it or not, you are already becoming the person your habits are building. Your future isn't created in one big moment. It's built slowly, quietly, through repetition. Think about it. A single workout won't make you fit. One healthy meal won't transform your body. Reading one book won't make you wise. But do those things every day, and your life begins to change. Habits are like an invisible architect. Every small action you repeat lays another brick in the building of your future. Wake up early every day. You build discipline. Study consistently. You build knowledge. Waste hours on distractions. You build regret. The scary part is, most people never notice what they are building until the structure is already complete. People underestimate small actions. They think success requires massive effort. But real change usually begins with something tiny. Reading just 10 pages a day. Practicing a skill for 30 minutes daily. Waking up 1 hour earlier. These habits look insignificant in the moment, but over time they compound. 10 pages a day becomes 3,600 pages a year. 1 hour of learning daily becomes 365 hours of improvement. Small habits repeated daily create massive results. That's how futures are designed, not through sudden bursts of motivation, but through quiet consistency. The same rule applies to bad habits. They also design your future. Scrolling social media for hours. Procrastinating important work. Ignoring your health. Avoiding difficult tasks. These actions feel harmless today, but every repeated action strengthens the habit. And eventually, habits become identity. Someone who constantly avoids effort slowly becomes someone who believes they can't work hard. Someone who always procrastinates starts believing they are naturally lazy. But the truth is, they weren't born that way. They trained themselves to become that person. Habit by habit, day by day, your habits don't just shape your results. They shape who you become. Every time you practice discipline, you become a disciplined person. Every time you push through discomfort, you become mentally stronger. Every time you keep promises to yourself, your self-respect grows. But when you constantly break your own promises, your confidence slowly disappears. Because deep inside, you know whether you can trust yourself. That trust is built through habits. Imagine the person you will be 5 years from now. What kind of life will you have? What kind of mindset? What kind of discipline? Now ask yourself one honest question. What habits would that person have today? Because the future version of you doesn't appear magically. They are built through daily behavior. Successful people don't just wake up one day successful. They wake up early. They work when they don't feel like it. They keep improving even when nobody is watching. Their habits build their future long before success arrives. The good news is, habits can be changed. Your future is not fixed, but it requires awareness. You must start asking yourself powerful questions. What habits are controlling my life right now? Which habits are destroying my potential? Which habits would make my future stronger? Once you see your habits clearly, you gain power over them. And from that moment, you stop drifting through life. You start designing it. Motivation fades. Feelings change. But habits remain. That's why disciplined people often succeed more than talented people. Talent might give you a head start, but habits determine the finish line. When you train yourself to act even when you don't feel like it, you gain a powerful advantage. Because most people only work when they feel motivated. Disciplined people work regardless of how they feel, and over time, that difference becomes enormous. Many people believe success comes from motivation. They think successful people wake up every day feeling inspired and excited to work. But the truth is very different. Motivation is temporary. Some days you feel powerful and ready to conquer the world. Other days you feel tired, distracted, and unproductive. If your success depends only on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. But habits are different. Habits push you to act even when you don't feel like it. A disciplined person doesn't go to the gym because they feel motivated every day. They go because it has become a habit. and habits remove the need for constant motivation. When something becomes a habit, it becomes part of who you are. The real power of habits is not visible immediately. At first, the progress feels painfully slow. You read every day, but you don't feel smarter. You exercise regularly, but your body doesn't change quickly. You work on your goals, but success still seems far away. This is the stage where most people quit, because they believe their effort is not working. But what they don't understand is the compounding effect. Just like money in a bank account grows with compound interest, habits grow stronger over time. The results may be invisible in the beginning, but after months or even years, those small daily habits create extraordinary outcomes. Sometimes the problem isn't your discipline. Sometimes the problem is your environment. Your surroundings silently influence your behavior. If your phone is always in your hand, you will scroll more. If distractions surround you, focus becomes harder. If lazy people surround you, laziness starts to feel normal. But if you change your environment, your habits start changing too. Successful people design their environment carefully. They remove distractions. They surround themselves with people who are focused and ambitious. Because they understand something powerful. Environment shapes behavior. Many people delay building good habits. They say things like, "I'll start tomorrow. I'll start next month. I'll start when life becomes easier." But life rarely becomes easier. And every day you delay building good habits, bad habits grow stronger. Time is constantly shaping your future. The question is not whether your future is being designed. The real question is, are you designing it intentionally or letting your habits decide it for you? You don't need to change your entire life overnight. That's where many people make a mistake. They try to change everything at once. Wake up early, exercise daily, read books, learn new skills. And after a few weeks they burn out. Real change begins with one powerful habit. One habit that improves your discipline. One habit that builds momentum. One habit that proves to yourself that you can change. Because once you control one habit, you start believing you can control your life. 5 years from now, your life will look completely different. Not because of one big decision, but because of thousands of small ones. Every day you are either building discipline or strengthening distraction. You are either moving closer to your future or drifting away from it. Remember this, your habits are not just daily routines. They are the blueprint of your future. So choose them carefully, because the life you will live tomorrow is being designed by the habits you practice today.